I rise in opposition, hopefully to show to some of you on this floor that this isn't a partisan issue. It certainly is a bill that has a partisan edge to it. And frankly, there's elements of this bill that I support. But some of my Republican colleagues from the Valley have stood up in opposition to this as it relates to water. And there's nothing more important to communities that are largely employed by agricultural interests, small farmers, big farmers, growing communities like my hometown, Merced, and the home of UC Merced, that depend on water. It's the very lifeblood of our economy. And what we're going to do today in this bill, because we're living in a time of hardened partisanship where sides are too far apart, is we're going to destroy the progress that I've worked for 7 years in this office through 2 administrations to achieve. While we have those on the left who take every opportunity to criticize the current president, and the politics may be good for them, we equally have those on the right who for many years were too stubborn to come to the table on agreements to work together with people on the left that they didn't see the world the same. They couldn't see it through their lens. They saw someone trying to take their livelihood, folks on the other side looking to protect our environment, protect our natural habitat, the beautiful rivers that run through my district, through my colleague from Rippin's district and the rest of the delegation in the San Joaquin Valley. But what I can tell you is through 2 administrations and through 7 years of discussion, we've actually gotten people who see the world very differently to sit down at the table with each other. And we've made great progress. And this new governor has reiterated a commitment to that progress. And unfortunately, what we have in part of this bill today will destroy that. Will show bad faith, will cause people to walk away from the table, and things will go on. Water, in some cases, will continue to flow, and in some cases won't. We ultimately will end up in litigation with our water districts and some of our environmental groups and stakeholders that'll go on decades. And during those decades, nothing changes. No improvement to the environment, no more security for those communities. And that is unfortunate. We're in the first year of a 2-year session, members. There's time. There's no need, there's no urgency, there's no deadline this evening that requires us to move this bill to the governor's desk. And frankly, if we're going to move this bill to the governor's desk, I hope the governor's that backstop that we need. I hope that he can stand up and say, you know what, we're not going to be partisan. We're actually going to embrace compromise and consensus. Bad words in 2019 politics. Maybe bad words in some of your districts. But they're not bad words when it comes to policymaking. So please consider before you take this important vote. It's not a partisan issue. It's a bipartisan issue for those of us in rural communities and agricultural communities. And I would respectfully ask for your no vote here tonight.